Good evening, everyone. The highlights of the news this Thursday. Traffic accidents. A Beaver County man is being held for murder. And more labor.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to or back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Danny and we are in Belgium. So for this trip, I am doing Brussels and Bruges. 1 night in Brussels and 2 nights in Bruges. And I actually just came from Paris. So if you haven't checked that vlog out, make sure to check it out if it's something that you're interested in also watching.
Accidents here in the district. One of them near Pennsylvania. In that crash, 20-year-old Michael Butler driving home from work. Accidents here in the district. One of them near Pennsylvania. In that crash, 20-year-old Michael Butler driving home from work.
Alright, so just to give a little recap of how Brussels was, I arrived around the afternoon from the Paris train station. I took Gare du Nord into the Brussels Midi station, which was pretty easy to navigate and get on, and it was a very fast trip, only 2 hours. My hotel was called Mercure Hotel, which I actually loved. It was super huge, very spacious, very clean. The front desk was very helpful, and I believe they were also 24 hours there, so they could help you out at any time of the day. My favorite part was that they had a spa on site, so they had like a jacuzzi, a sauna, and a steam bath. I think that's what it's called. But that area was very nice, and I actually ended up checking it out and using the facilities. It was pretty nice, very relaxing. So after I got all settled into my hotel, I walked over to the Grand Place, which, like I said, was about a 15-minute walk. And the first thing that I did was get food because I was starving, and I got this, oh my god, I forgot what it was called. I'll enter it here. It's basically this Belgian beef dish, and it came with fries, and it was so good, but it was humongous. I definitely did not finish it all, and I had a beer, of course. And I checked out Grand Place. There's a lot to do and see. Like, they have many shops, restaurants, bars, etc. So I just kind of walked around. I actually ended up finding this very cute vintage shop, and they had a bin with things like 1 to 5 euros, and I ended up finding these super cute jean shorts for 5 euros, and then also a bathing suit, which came in handy for the spa because I didn't pack one, also for 5 euros. So I was able to shop for under 10 euros, which was pretty cool. Aside from like all the things to do, I just really found the architecture and just the whole vibe of the city really, really nice. Like, it was also raining that day, so it kind of gave it like a gloomy, dark vibe. And then I actually ended up meeting a friend that I met on this Facebook group that is dedicated to solo female travelers. I will link it in the description just in case there's any other female solo travelers watching this and you're interested in joining that group. But yeah, it was her birthday and she told me that she was going to be in Brussels the same day, and we were like, we should meet up because it seemed like we had similar interests. So I was like, you know what, I think this is someone that I'm going to get along with, and it would be nice to have a friend to explore with. So we just grabbed drinks and then we grabbed dinner at this place that was amazing, like 10 out of 10. I'll enter the name here. So she got this shrimp pasta and I got the garlic mussels, and oh my god, it was superb. I highly recommend going there if you ever go to Brussels. And then we went to Grand Place at night, which it's lit up at night. It looks really, really nice. They light it up in red, and it's kind of like this cool hangout spot for the locals and tourists too, where everyone just kind of goes to hang out, drink. It is so cool to me because we don't really have anything like that back home, and it's illegal to even drink out in public. So yeah, that was fun. So yeah, I only spent 1 day in Brussels, so it was kind of fast. I wish I would have maybe done 2 days in Brussels, but nonetheless I had a super amazing time. Alright, and now for my Bruges recap. So, remember the friend that I told you guys that I met the day before in Brussels? I actually convinced her to come to Bruges with me because it's only like an hour ride, and I think the round trip ticket was around 30 euros for her. I'm super glad that she ended up joining me for that, because like I said, we clicked really well, and I just like super genuinely enjoyed her company. She's a great person. And then I also actually met another friend that one of my friends put me in contact with. So basically, I spent yesterday with 2 friends. This was supposed to be a solo trip, but I just keep making friends everywhere that I go, which is perfect. So we got to Bruges. We pretty much just also walked around, explored, and Bruges is the cutest, probably the cutest little city I've ever been to in my life, like straight out of a fairy tale. So beautiful, so aesthetic, so just architecture everywhere. So there's this place called the Market, which I guess is like the little city square area, where there's like a ton of restaurants. This big building, forgive me, I don't know exactly what it is or what it's called, but I will enter the name here. So that was really cool to see. What else did we do? We definitely drank a lot of beer. Oh my gosh, there was this one beer that I ordered, and it was so, like, you know, the metric system is different in Europe than America, and it was like 55, I don't know what like terminology it was written in, but I didn't understand how many ounces that was. And it was huge, like literally like probably bigger than my head. So that was funny. And we also took a boat ride, which was really nice. It was about 35 minutes long for 12 euros, so pretty affordable. And they give you kind of like a little background on all the buildings and stuff, so that was really nice. I want to say one of my favorite parts has been the canals, like just how scenic and beautiful they look. Like literally I will just post up right there on a bench or like on the actual ledge and just literally just watch and hang out because it's super duper beautiful. After that, one of my friends had to head back, and he actually lives in Brussels. Well, not technically Brussels, but a city not too far from Brussels. And then my other friend had a later train, so we did dinner together, and we had a super amazing meal. It was filet mignon with like a salad and fries. It was so good, and it came with this like peppercorn gravy sauce. Amazing. Like I just feel like all the food I've had so far out here has been just, oh my god, super amazing. So I am back in Paris, but I wanted to give a little bit of recap of how my last day in Bruges went. I kind of just walked around. I really love hanging out at the canals and just hanging out, people watching. It's really relaxing, and I enjoyed just looking at all the little houses. They look like fairy tale houses to me. They're so beautiful. Can't get over how beautiful it was. I ended up having dinner at this restaurant, and they were having a special like appetizer, entree, and dessert for 17 euros. And again, I was just walking around like super hungry. I was having trouble like finding places that were either open or that looked good. So I ended up just choosing this spot, and the food was good. It wasn't great like in comparison to everything else I've had. But it was good. Can't complain. I had chicken, fries, and it came with salad. And what's weird is that for the appetizer, I chose salad, and then the entree also came with the same exact salad. So I was like, what was the point of that? After my dinner, I went to this bar that I really wanted to check out. Like, it's a very popular bar out there called Les Trappistes. And basically it's like in a cellar, so you have to go down these steps to get in, and yeah, it's very much cellar dark vibes in there, but they have so many beers, and they do beer flights, which is what I was trying to look for like the entire time that I was in Belgium. I was like, what the heck, how am I in Belgium, the place that has so many beer, and like none of these places had any beer flights? I was quite surprised at that. But I finally got my beer flight at Les Trappistes, and pretty much everything that I tried was great. I wish I could remember the names of what I chose. When they give it to you, you choose like a number that's beside the name, and then they write down the number on the little wood thing the flight. I don't know what to call it. So I don't remember what all I had, but I remember I picked an IPA, a cherry beer, a peach beer, an amber, and like a blonde. So yeah, they were all very, very good. So yeah, guys, that is my trip to Brussels and Bruges. I had a super amazing time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to me if you aren't already for more travel content. Leave a comment of what your favorite part of the vlog was, and I'll see you guys in my next video.